Okay, the underlying energy that we're working with today, Aquarius, is the moon. That means things are hidden. This is a time to use your intuition. Connect with your intuitive side. The moon is a card for Pisces. So that speaks of connecting with your higher self, with your intuitive side, with your instincts. But it also shows you what is hidden in the illusions that you see at night because of the illumination of the sun, of the moon. Now, the moon can only show you a limited amount of things. So whatever you see in the dark is an illusion. It's not exactly clear. It doesn't make it not real. It it's not clear. It's not clear. It doesn't mean that what you see isn't true. It just doesn't mean it's clear. So you have some hidden things. Some things are missing in some ways. Not missing, but there's some hidden stuff when the moon comes up. Okay. Also, the moon means lack of clarity. And we're going to go ahead and get into the rest of this reading here. All right. The card that we have today is the 10 of Cups. For the week, the problem circumstance is 10 of Cups. That means an emotional cycle ending happily ever after. This is also the family card, and considering that this is the beginning of Cancer season, I can see this having something to do with your family and your love lives. However, it's being crossed by strength. Now, strength is typically your inner power, your inner strength, your inner ability, your spirit ability to go ahead and to conquer anything that you need to get done. It's perseverance. It's empowerment within yourself. It doesn't speak of, literal strength when it could be, but it talks about how you're strong in your spirit and how you're strong within yourself. When this card comes up crossing the 10 of Cups, though, that could speak of you possibly having doubts, having self-doubts, self-conscious a little bit more. It's not strength when it comes up. So there seems to be some doubt along the lines of your happily ever after. Now, you may not be confident that you'll ever get it, or you may not experience the strength, that you may not feel the strength. You may feel weakness towards the 10 of Cups, as in it'll make you vulnerable. It might not actually happen for you. But this reminds you, when you see this card, and especially when it's crossing, it reminds you that you do have the strength. You do have the strength within you. You do have that ability to have your happily ever after. It will come to you. You just have to reconnect with your inner strength. So what is going on right now is just there's a lack of confidence towards that happily ever after here. All right, the advice card that we have today, the crowning energy. I know in the past I had said that the crowning energy is what you want, what you're dealing with, and what to do to get to what you want. We're going to, for the foreseeable future, to concentrate on what to do to get what you want. Now, for this card, it's talking about the past, nostalgia. Why would this come up in your crowning energy? Well, from my higher self speaking to me, it's telling me that perhaps it's time for you to reflect on the past. Use the experiences and the situations that had come up in the past to get you forward. Especially with you having doubts right now, or you guys are having doubts. With you having doubts about your happily ever after right now, you need to look back and connect with yourself from the past situations. Remember the strength that you had then. Remember the happiness that you had then, and that you can have it again. Okay, so this is definitely the remember card. I like to see it. Okay. Now, in the in the past, you have the Two of Cups. So you probably met someone, because the Two of Cups represents two people coming together. This could mean a connection of some sort. It could be a soulmate. Now, this is a love life reading. So some of you that are single, this could mean that you met somebody that's a soulmate, or someone that's a significant to you. Someone that that has that connection to you that isn't romantic. It could be platonic, but this is definitely somebody that you've met, or some sort of connection that you met. Now, if you haven't met anyone, this could be a connection within yourself, but I highly doubt this would come up if this was for just inner self, because it would have been just more of the Hermit then, right? So you've met somebody recently. You probably may not have noticed them, but you've met them. And it just speaks of a connection of some sort. In the present, though, there's an offer of love. The Knight of Cups represents, he's a romantic knight. He's all about what he wants, desires. This is his wants in his hands, and he's going after it. Now, you see he's riding on a fish. It's not exactly the best kind of transportation, but what he's focusing on is what he wants, rather than how he's going to get there. So basically, it could be somebody that's a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer that's coming into your life right now, offering you love. Or this is somebody that has love intentions, or romantic or emotional intentions towards you in a way that is, to basically express themselves. Or you could be seen as a person ready for love, ready to get what they want, ready to have what they want. You guys are feeling loved up, or you guys are feeling kind of in your emotions right now, and you're feeling like you're possibly even more intuitive at this time. But there's definitely somebody coming in with some intentions towards their feelings. It could be, like I said, it could be you, or it could be someone. Could be someone, your partner already. You could be somebody could be coming in, or this person in your life could be, offering some extension of love, or some emotions. Now, how you see your future is the Three of Pentacles. That's taking a look into the future. Oh, not taking a look into the future. It's planning for the future with someone that you're with, that you're partnered with. This is about not just planning for the future. It's about planning together with a group. So in this, dotting your T's and crossing your I's. Oh no, it's the other way around. But you're paying attention to the practical things. That's what I'm trying to say. And it can be watching out for the emotional stuff, but you're planning for the future with somebody, and that is awesome, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle so we can get a clearer understanding of the cards here. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, which is something that's missing. So there's something missing. There's something missing in your love life, or there is, or you're gone off on your own to find something that will bring you to the Ten of Cups. Okay, there's something that is that needs to be found within the Ten of Cups, and perhaps it could mean inner strength, that you need to look for the power and the strength within yourself. Wow. Interesting. The cards that clarify the strength card is Death in the Moon. So things that are hidden, and intuitiveness, and the ending of one phase, and the death of a phase. Okay, it can be a slow and change, gradual change, but it literally dies. There's something that dies in the past, and it's but it's all for a good purpose. It completely purifies the situation for you to have a better beginning, to experience change from purity and to move on. But it's being these are clarifiers. And the strength card, yes, may represent, inner strength, but it's being crossed, so it's not necessarily feeling strength, it's more of self-doubt. It's possibly this doubt is because there's a situation that's ending pretty slowly and pretty tragically. It doesn't actually have to be a death. It could mean just a situation with someone or something, and it's kind of it's dying off. It's in the past, and it's passing pretty much. And you could, It could mean that it's based off of what's missing. The death, it could be saying that it's transitioning you from this time of what's hidden to something more illuminative. That's what it could be saying. If it was the star, it definitely would be saying that you're going towards new light. But the moon is what's hidden. So perhaps there's some self-doubt through this process of change and a time of things that are hidden. Okay, the Six of Cups, to clarify that, is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, basically, like I said before, represents someone that comes in with intentions, with love or romantic intention. Someone that has desire or want, and he's focusing on it. Like, he's not even looking down at the horse, he's looking down at the cup, or his eyes are actually closed. But the Rider-Waite deck, not the Rider-Waite deck, but the traditional, like, the card for what it means is basically if you're focused on what you want. The Knight of Cups. Again, this could be someone that's a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That could be helping you, or remember somebody that has any of these placements to get to where you need to be. Or this means to remember a time when there was much love. There is much more time to be, to know, basically go back to where the times when you knew what you wanted, or perhaps when you were more romantic, or someone in your life was more romantic. Remember those feelings. For the Strength, it could also mean confusion. So maybe this is a time not only of self-doubt, but there's also some confusion here. There's some change, but you don't know what's changing, and it's kind of making you feel like, what the hell is going on? Like, you're not sure of something. You're not sure of something. Now, oh wow, okay. The Two of Cups clarifier is the Magician. This speaks of manifesting. I mean, you have the Moon, and then you have the Magician. The Moon speaks of what's hidden, but also speaks about intuitivity. But the Magician talks about magic. And the Magician, he has the power to do and to conjure anything he wants to, because he had prepared himself for whatever he needed to do. He has a cup, he has a sword, he has a wand, he has pentacles there, and he's ready to summon, or ready to call on whoever, or create whatever he wants based off of his preparation. It's being able to have that. It's basically the Strength card. It's having that ability within yourself to get what you want. It's like the self-confidence card in a way. It's the self-assured card. It's about being able to conjure up the energy to get what you want. And it seems to me that you perhaps manifested the Two of Cups. You manifested someone coming into your life. You were ready then, and you had in your mind what you wanted, and you manifested it. You channeled that energy and you put it into effect. You made it happen, and you've met someone in the past. What about the Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups, please. Okay, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so maybe you're feeling more confident in how you're about yourself. About well, if that was the case, then the problem wouldn't be confidence. Strength, like crossed, means self-doubt, lack of self-esteem, low confidence in situations. Maybe perhaps you're trying to offer something to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Offer love to Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Or this could mean that there's someone that's very passionate, someone that's very active and charismatic. The celebrity, the person that's really good in the limelight. They're offering you love, or they're offering you something in regards to feelings. Or they're charging in with emotional intent. Okay? Or this could be you guys. Now, you could have a doubt in the situation but still feel confident. You guys could be feeling more confident about how you feel. And in the future, you have the Three of Pentacles. So it's basically the Empress. The Empress is speaks of manifesting, creating whatever she wants. Now you have two manifestors in this deck. She's the ultimate manifester. She can give birth to anything she wants. A project, a new job, a new home, a relationship, a child. She can give birth to anything that she wants. She is the clear manifester. Also, she's the mother nature of the card. Well, she's the mother of the card of the whole deck. She's very nurturing and caring. That's how she is. She takes care of people as well. But I believe from the Magician here in the past and then the Empress in the future, I think you guys are going to be manifesting a future with someone. You all got some confusing cards sometimes, I swear. Because the Moon and underlying energy means something isn't clear. And then you have the Moon to clarify the Strength card. With Death there. So there's some change that's causing self-doubt. And you can't really see it, or you're confused. Or there's causing some confusing or disillusionment. And that could be what's causing the doubt, the self-doubt here, in regards to your relation, to this happily ever after, the ending of a cycle. And then the Eight of Cups, he's not upset about going after what he's looking for. He's happy to do it. He's ready to do it. He's ready to find the happily ever after. So perhaps what leads you to it is going off there, but what's keeping you from it is having this doubt. The outcome for your love life reading, though, is the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the outcome for you guys this week. That's someone that's very grounded, very good with money and organization. So, someone that is very grounded in how they are. You guys will come out of this stronger, more solid in how you are, possibly also in your finances as well. But you guys as in a whole will be much more of a grounded energy. Now I know that I keep saying you guys when it could be a male as well. I mean, it could mean someone that's outside, I mean, as well. This is a unisex reading, so queens come up, it can be for male or female. Kings could be male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just too broad to be specific. If this was a personal reading, I would be able to tell, but since this is a reading for everybody, I can't get into depth with it. But I've said in a previous video, not of this one, but of another sign, that I see the queens as you guys. I see the queens as you guys. I see the kings as external factors, and I know I'm not supposed to. That's not really. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do the tarot, but how I see it and how I feel it is just, and it's not really a feeling. It's more of intuition. It's more. It feels like it's more towards you guys, the queens. But it could mean that the result is meeting somebody that's more grounded, that is into this, that's coming into your life, that's more grounding energy, that can lead to a happily ever after, but also that not just a happily ever after, but a stable one. Or you could become a Pentacles partner even. You know what I'm saying? And to clarify, the Three of Pentacles is the Three of Cups. That speaks of support, friendship, community. So you're feeling more grounded, possibly you feeling more grounded based off of your community, or you're feeling more grounded because you have a support base. You have friends surrounding you, right? This at that time is a result. Oh wow. Okay, so you guys got two cards that came out for the from the Romance Angels. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. But you have separation and retreat. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon for separation, and for retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world.